It's been a long time coming, but the JAGOCASTER is finally finished. I'm going to show you some changes I made, tell you about the problems I had, show you the finished product that's coming up right now. Okay guys, welcome back. It's been a long time since I started this guitar, and from the very beginning it was plagued with problems. I just ran into one snag after another. If you remember, we started off blocking the tremolo cutout to make this a hardtail. Had some problems when I got to putting the bridge on, putting the pickups in. I had some multitude of problems with the tuners, and every time I tried to set the guitar up and tune it, detune it, the strings were breaking. And I went through set after set of strings, and I finally got tired of it. And that's one of the first major changes I made, was to take those Spurzel tuners off and put on these gold regular tuners from Amazon. They're about 13 bucks for the set. Actually, I had to buy two sets because, if you remember, this is a Music Man style neck. So I had to buy two sets of 3x3 so I could get a fourth tuner for up here. But cheap though they are, they hold tune pretty well. I think they look nice. I decided to change the color scheme a little bit. Originally I was going to go with gold instead of the black, but I decided to keep the black at some spots like string trees, gold tuners. Keep the black bridge, of course. Added a gold jack plate, black switch knob. We have black screws on there. Pickup screws are silver, so there's a little bit of silver up here. Right now these are kind of a black chrome, but I have a set of gold skull knobs coming, so I might put those on, I'm not quite sure. And the strap knobs are silver, so I have a combination of the three, gold, black, and silver, and I think it gives it a nice kind of contrast. The last secret finishing touch I put on was this beautiful enamel pin, and it has all the colors: the red, the black, gold trim, ace of spades, ace of spades. So there we have it. What what I did, I'll go into a little bit more detail in just a second. All right, here's a little bit less of a shaky view. Tuners. I had to file these string trees down considerably in order to get enough tension on there to keep the strings from buzzing. I originally thought this guitar had a really good set of frets on it, but the first time I strung it up and tuned it and played it, I cut my fingers in 2 or 3 places. So I did an entire fret job on it. Leveled them, crowned them, and then I meticulously filed every one of these edges down with a nice little file I have that has a see if I can get it out here. It's one of these, comes in one of these kits. It has a I guess it's this one I wrapped it with orange. It has an edge that has teeth on it, and then this edge is smooth. So I was able to get up against the edges of these frets with the smooth edge and not mar the neck. So replace the tuners because, as I said, the locking tuners, when you tighten that pin down that holds the string in, and you have to loosen and retighten the strings when you're doing the setup. Sometimes it was happening after 1 or 2 times. I tightened the string back up and it would break. So I got tired of replacing the strings. Kept the hip shop bridge. Decided to put a gold jack plate on there. Got my skulls. I have one of these in gold, but the other one's still in the mail from wish.com. Takes a little while for stuff to get here. One other thing I did, if you remember when we put these holes in the back here, that was another problem I had. The ferrules would not fit in, and I didn't want to make the holes any bigger. So what I did was take some stainless steel washers. You may not be able to see that, but I glued those into each hole so the strings had some metal to contact with, and to keep the holes from wearing every time I put strings on and changed them. So that's that. Last night, or yesterday, on New Year's Day, I actually finally got it strung up, got the saddles adjusted, got it tuned up, did the intonation on it, and it's darn close to perfect. So I'm pretty pleased with it. So finally, the JAGOCASTER is finished. I'm going to plug it in and let you hear a little bit of it, just so you can hear what these pickups sound like. So hang tight for a minute while I get set up. Okay, I'm running this through my orange micro dark amp and my 12-inch speaker cab with no effects. At all. I have the shape about at 12 o'clock, volume about 11 o'clock, and I have the gain turned down to about the second notch, whatever o'clock that is. But just give you, this is tones all the way off. It's just volume. This is the neck pickup. Here's the neck and the middle. Middle. These are Alexander Probora pickups. These are made by a gentleman in Russia. That's what he does. And he does a good job. These are great. Middle and bridge. I think it has a really nice tone. It has a little bit of natural reverb there. And this is just the bridge. Let's turn the tone about halfway up. Bridge. Bridge in the middle. Middle. Middle and neck. I think that sounds pretty darn good. And neck. I'm not going to blow you away with my guitar playing skills because I don't have any, but I think this sounds pretty good. Turn the tone a little bit more. Oh hell, turn the tone all the way up. That doesn't sound good. Yes, he knows a fourth chord. This is the neck, or the bridge, sorry. But there was one more feature. I only have two knobs on here. Tone, volume. Remember, we put the kill switch in. Now I don't have any distortion or any pedals hooked up, but just to give you a demonstration. So there you go. That's the sounds of the JAGOCASTER. Forgive my horrible playing, but I'm a little out of practice. But there it is. It's done. It's finished. And I can't wait to hook up some pedals to it and see what it sounds like. Get some distortion, some overdrive going through there, and play with that kill switch a little more. Maybe once I get my pedal board set back up, I'll do a little more of a demonstration, but probably not. But anyway, if you hung in through this whole build, I thank you. The JAGOCASTER thanks you. And I hope you come back and see what else I have in store, because I do have a lot of other things in store. In fact, hang on one second and I'll show them to you. Okay, right now I'm in the process of rebuilding the tuning pegs for this old silver tone nylon string for my son. This is an old pawn shop guitar, and the tuners had gears. You can see they're all different. The screws are all different. Nothing fit. So what I did was took the tuners off my old PAL Esteban here, and I have to file each of these gears out so that the hole fits on these pegs. And I'm going to put those back on, clean it up. That's one thing I'm doing. This is a Strat, belongs to a friend of my son's. I'm going to do a little, I just have the pick guard taped down right now because it's kind of in a state of disrepair. Parts all over the place, but I'm going to clean that baby up and give it a little refurbished job. Same with this one. This is my son's first electric guitar. Strat copy, Ariana, from the 90s. Gonna fix that up. These are my next ongoing, upcoming projects. And then, don't want to give too much away here. This is for Christmas, my son bought me a P-bass body. So my next guitar build is going to be a bass. So I'm looking forward to that. I have some of the parts already. I have the pick guard under here. That's a secret. Got the pots. Oop, don't give too much away. What else? Oh, I'm going to redo my pedal board. I'm actually going to build a bigger pedal board. I have a nice piece of wood down here. It's a piece of decking wood. Can't remember exactly what it's called, but I have some weights on it right now. Had a little bit of a bow in it. Trying to get that bow out. We're going to make a new pedal board out of that. Each of these guys are going to get cleaned up and retuned, and the intonation on these is off on all except this one's. This one's almost perfect. That's my baby. This guy here was my first build. I took the plate off of that to use on the JAGOCASTER, but now I took it back off. But this guy is going to get that bridge replaced with a Floyd Rose copy bridge. And that's an upcoming project too. That's going to be a little bit of work. Going to have to do some routing there. And change that guy around. So that's some of the stuff that's coming up. So So that's about it. That's my upcoming projects. And many more to come, and I'm really looking forward to starting that base, but I'm going to do a little bit of repair and refurbish work first. So you can look forward to those videos, at least I do. So in the meantime, Happy New Year, and thanks for tuning in.